What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike. Welcome back to another BMF video. Now we're back with BMF, man. BMF Season 2, let's get it. It's been a while since we got the first season, man. We've been without that BMF content for a while, but it's finally back. We got it, and it's on Fridays now instead of Sunday, man. On Fridays, so yeah, that's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it being on Friday, though. I mean, it's good and everything, but there's nothing like that, classic Sunday time. You know how it is, Saturday night, you're just up chilling, man, waiting for that new episode of Power, BMF, P-Valley, or whatever. That Sunday slot is just classic to me, in my opinion, but Friday's cool too. I'm not going to complain about that Friday, but we got BMF Season 2, Episode 1, titled Family Dinner, and it's obvious why it's called that, because they have some type of family dinner in this episode, but Meech didn't come. But I'm going to give this episode a 9 out of 10, man. I'm going to start it off. When the episode starts, we see Terry as he's older and stuff. It's like 2005 or something, I think. He has a whole group of people with him, man. Everybody that's been with him since day one. A whole crew. And they join together to eat this, family dinner. I guess they do that all the time. They just eat dinner together and stuff. But Detective Bryant busts up in there with some other cops and stuff, and he arrests Terry. And then it goes back to late 1980s. We see Meech in Vegas and stuff. Oh, I guess that's another reason why it's called Family Dinner too, man. Because at the beginning, they're having a family dinner. Towards the end of the episode, they're having another family dinner. But Meech ain't there. But yeah, Meech, he's in Vegas. And he's getting some drugs strapped to him, man. He has to transport it back to Detroit or whatever. He can't get on a plane at the airport. He sees all these drug dogs and stuff. So he decides to get on this train or whatever instead. So he gets on there. But Meech really made it, man, because he's in Vegas, getting drugs and stuff. He really made it. Now we see Charles and Lucille. They're out to eat. And he basically just wants to give her the finer things in life, man. He can't wait until his business with Terry takes off. He sees this couple to the left of him or whatever, and he wants to be like that with Lucille. Now we see Detective Bryant. He's in a meeting room. They're forming a strategy or whatever to take down the drug dealers and stuff. And he finds out that, he has to team up with a new partner, and he's not happy about it. But we see that Kato and Lamar are dead on the board. Now we see everybody at this basketball game, man, and Terry is eyeing down Marquisha, man. He really is feeling Marquisha. In this episode, he tries hard to get her. We see Meech and B. Mickey talking business up in the stands and stuff. Now, after the basketball game, we see this dude, K9, man. He's asking this boy for, $20,000 that they bet on the basketball game and stuff. And dude's like, I'm not giving you shit. So he's like, all right. He pulls out his gun and he shoots him right then and there. And everybody starts taking off running. Meech gets in the car with them. Now we see Terry. He comes home and he's living the straight life and stuff, man. He's out the game. He grabs his baby and stuff. His girl is back home. They're just all getting along as a family. And then we see Detective Bryant, riding with his new partner. And they're kind of just getting to know each other and stuff like that. Then we see Meech, he's meeting up with K9. And he wants to talk business. He wants to start moving major weight. He knows that this guy can supply a major load. And he'll have what he needs, man. Because he's a big player in Detroit. So Meech wants in. Now we see Lucille and Charles, they're going to bed and stuff. Charles wants some. He's like, what's up? We haven't been together in like 3 weeks or whatever. And she's like, no, not tonight. She's not having it. She's tired. She has to get up in 3 hours to go to work and stuff. Now we see Detective Bryant talking to his son. And I'm not sure, man. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've seen his son in the first season. Maybe we did. I just don't remember. But his son basically wants to leave with a superhero shirt, underneath his clothes. And his dad is like, no, you don't need that because, your dad's one of the toughest people in the city. And you got that in your blood, so you're going to be all right. But he tells him he can wear it anyways. Now we see the 50 boys and this other gang, they start fighting and stuff. And Meech comes in like, man, what are y'all doing? I invited them here. So Meech wants them to join forces and get into business together. But it just got crazy, man. They started fighting and stuff. Meech was not having it. Now we see Meech goes up to Wendy's, and that's where his mom works. And, she gives him some free food and stuff. But he's trying to hand her some money, $100 bill. and she's not trying to take it. She's like, no, I can't take that. But she's like, I hope to see you at the family dinner. And he's like, I'll think about it or whatever. But obviously later on, he doesn't show up. Now we see Markeisha at her insurance job, and Terry comes in there, man, just trying to spit some game, trying to get her, trying to get to know her and stuff. And she's playing hard to get. Terry leaves. But it's funny because it shows Terry laying in the bed with this girl, and they're butt-ass naked and shit, but all he can think about is Markeisha, man. He's thinking about being on top of Markeisha. He's smiling and shit. It's funny. Now we see Detective Bryant and his partner. They come across B. Mickey and someone else, so they try to track him down and run after him and stuff. B. Mickey gets away, but the new partner ends up catching the other guy, and he had a shitload of money, so Meech's crew lost all this money and stuff. Now we see Terry go back up to Markeisha's job, and he's trying again, man. He got flowers. He's just talking his shit. I know he's gonna get her, man, because we see in the trailer they're together. I remember them kissing or something in the trailer, so they're gonna get together, man. That boy Terry, he knows what he's doing. Now we see Meech meet up with K9, and K9 has a steak ready for Meech. He's like, man, I got one of the best cooks in the city. Eat up. They're talking business and stuff, and they agree to some terms, but he's like, look, if you late on my money or anything like that, I'll kill you. Now Terry's doing his little driving thing, and Meech hops in the car. I guess Meech paid for Terry to come and pick him up. He caught him by surprise, and Meech is just trying to talk to him about business, about him getting back into life and stuff, and he says, no, that's not for me. And Meech, he was just presenting some ideas and stuff, but when Terry stopped to say, Meech, you need to get out, he said, broke ass nigga, and he threw a whole bunch of money at him. Now we know for a fact, man, 1000% sure Terry is getting back in the game. We know. Now we see at the family dinner, man, everybody is getting their food and stuff, and Meech doesn't show up. Charles is like, I thought Meech was coming. And Lucille says he must have got caught up with something. And Lucille slapped the shit out of her daughter too. It was crazy. Now we see Detective Bryant and his partner Veronica. They're at the hospital, and it's revealed that your boy Lamar is in fact alive. He is alive. Bryant is trying to wait until he wakes up to see if he says who shot him. Now we see Meech grabbed everybody up for a meeting. He's talking to everybody, man, people from both sides. And he's like, look, we gonna take over everywhere. Florida, LA. He's talking about all these places they're gonna take over. He said they're gonna run the nation. He said Black Mafia family, and they toast. And it's gonna get crazy, man. This might be Meech's last season in Detroit. I feel like in the other seasons, they're going to show him in other states and stuff doing other things. But it's crazy. He's going to be expanding. Then we see Meech talking to B. Mickey, and they're drinking. And Meech says, look, I depend on you now. I'm looking at you as my number 2. B. Mickey might get killed, though, because I feel like he's going to snitch, man. Bryant's on his ass. Because in this next scene, Bryant's waiting at his crib, and he knows everything about what he did to Kato. He knows everything. And he told B. Mickey, look, if I don't have something on Meech soon, your ass is done. Then we see Lamar in the hospital, and we see him wake up. His eyes pop open. And that's the end of the episode, man. Lamar is going to be coming back for revenge. Meech will probably find out, I don't know, episode 4 or 5 or something, I'm guessing. That's my prediction. But let me know what you guys think of BMF episode 1 of season 2. It was a fire ass episode. Let me know all your thoughts. What are your theories, thoughts, predictions, and everything else for the rest of season 2? Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all BMF content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.